Just kidding. But not really. We need more babies in Vault 18, so go have fun. No, seriously.
Wow! Alright, here we are. Welcome everybody to the first episode, well technically second if you skipped right to this and skipped over my load order video that I made. But we are going to be playing Fallout New Vegas with a substantial number of mods, starting on New California. So, let's get right into it. Start a new game, overwrite your auto save. Oh, hold on. Let me just check my own. Yeah, I last saved with a save proper, so that's okay. Because I've got my own personal file that I'm playing. Alrighty. And begin. Gonna have a few mod things that I have to click through here real quick before it starts. Fallout New California.
Changes. Makes a strong man weak and a poor man rich. The difference is decided by character. And if you don't think character is the only factor in deciding victory, then you've been playing the wrong game this whole damn time. The world was playing the wrong game 200 years ago. They learned what it meant to be found faulty in character. For their failure, they became a wasteland of nuclear hellfire. Now out there is a horde of men calling themselves survivalists, remnants of the old world, thinking they can get by just on the strength of their arms alone. There's the New California Republic, gambling away the glory of America's past on a legion of slaves trying to rise against their masters on some old forgotten highway. None of them have any idea what kind of character it takes to bring the greatest nation on earth back to glory. But down here, in Vault 18, you're gonna learn everything you need to know about winning that war. Right here, right now, on this battlefield. You are the last of America's finest men and women. You're the A-list. The rest of those idiots are a thing of the past. Now is your time. You'll get out there and show that you have the character it takes to bring America back to glory. Can I get a hurrah? Damn right! Now move out!
Pretty great intro cutscene, honestly.
Make the play, kid. Come on.
Oh, this Alright. Okay, so now we have our first big choice for this mod. Do we want smarts or do we want spunk? Well, I say, and I'm going to go with the Path of the Warrior, because on my first playthrough I went the Path of the Scientist, and I discovered that in the current iteration of this mod, you can get pretty much everything that you can get on the Path of the Scientist on the Path of the Warrior, as long as you play smart. So we are going to go with the Path of the Warrior.
Yes! Tear into him! Go, kid, go!
This is totally new to me, so I've never played the Path of the Warrior yet. I see, we go straight into character creation. Alrighty, so I think we'll stick as a dude, just because I'm also a dude. Now my race menus are a little bit messed up because of some of the mods I have installed, I think. Half ghoul? I guess that one looks pretty good. I'm not really somebody who is too bothered by character creation, honestly. I never really worry too much about it. Keep the nice, Raider. Wonder what, Raider eyes are meant to be. Let's give him some nice chestnut eyes. And, that will do there. We can make ourselves a bit older or younger. Basically, older just looks fatter in this, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think this is the character overhaul mod that I have installed that's doing this bit. Hairstyle. We've got to look brawny. Total Snakes rule. Pterosaur. Punks. Warhawk. We could go Warhawk. The Unsettler. I kind of like Sarge the best of all the choices for this character, I think. And then hair color, we're going to do black. And then facial hair, again, we need something kind of strong. Honest age with an eye patch. I actually kind of like that one. Yeah, we're going to roll with that. I like that. Didn't even have to go any farther. That speaks to me. Alright, here we go. I noticed it didn't give me a chance to name him that time. Curious.
That was the best play I have seen in years, kid. The whole vault is singing your praise this season. Looks like Bragg's Patriots put another trophy on the shelf, thanks to you. Now, I've been told you've got a career to look forward to. You made the final touchdown of the season, so that should give you just about any job you want in here. Shame you can't put it to real use out in the wasteland. With a backbone like that, you could do a lot of good up top.
Thank you, sir. I enjoy making my vault proud. Johnny's a puss. Now, this mod takes a lot of inspiration from the earlier Fallouts, and being rude gets you pretty much nowhere. So even though that might be what a jock would do, I'm going to avoid being rude with anybody. So I think we'll go, I'm proud to have done it.
Well, that's real good, kid. A real group mindset. But this is a moment to be proud of yourself.
Starting already, are you?
Never put the collective above your own success. That's what I've always lived by. There comes a time where you have to pick your own team. It can't just be the one you're born into either. It has to be the right choice in who you throw your weight behind. I was talking to Chevy up in the security department. Those goddamn morons in the overseer's office actually want to put you to work in maintenance. Idiots don't know what kind of attitude you have. How would you like to work for Vault Security, kid?
Sound like you're running for overseer, coach.
I am. And I suppose you're a genuine patriot. I've never been a big fan of our benevolent Vault Tech overlords. I'm here to represent democracy and the American way. We're gonna bring America back to glory. How about it, kid? Hey, kid, before you go, I want to ask you something. You were born in the wasteland, from what I understand. Now, I'm new to this place, and I like to get to know all my best players. But I don't know much about you yet.
Not much to tell, honestly. Just your average athlete. Just looking for my home. Yeah.
I've seen what home used to mean before the Great War. America used to be a great nation. A golden paradise of freedom from sea to shining sea. And I want it to be again. From what I understand, your grandparents left Vault 18 60 years ago in search of the true America. Brave people. You seem to have inherited their courage. I'm starting to organize an after-school program for motivated athletes like yourself, and I'd like you to be there. You've picked yourself a bright future. And what if one day that future was threatened? Would you be willing to stand up next to me and fight for your country?
My country? You mean the Vault? Sure. What threat are you talking about? Yeah.
That's my star player, always reliable. I'm talking about the possibility of this vault falling to the tide of outside forces. I'm talking about the new California Republic, the survivalists, super mutants. But it doesn't just stop at the vault door. Not all of us have been calling Vault 18 home for 200 years. You know what's up there? What's coming? Like it came for the others. We can't just sit and hide while the powers above storm over this great nation. People like you and I have got to fall in and throw our weight behind an effort to save the America we survived to protect and serve. You understand what I'm saying?
Sergeant Nasty. I'm very tempted to go with that one. I'm don't want to go with the top one because that will probably have implications. Bottom one.
Ah, well then. Let's see just how far you get with that attitude, wise ass. Why don't you trip over your pussy stain and check out that vigor tester on the wall by the door? I'm interested to see just how a little bitch like you can survive in this world.
Hardcore,
And
dude.
get your panty waste of an attitude the fuck out of my office before I break your face over the corner of this desk.
Oh, that is such a tease to have all those bobbleheads. Lying congressional style. There's actually some useful stuff in this freaking office. I just can't get it because there's no way for me to sneak right in front of him. Alright, vigor tester. Alrighty, so there are. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much about anything, but obviously I've played through this prologue bit before by myself, so I know that there are certain stats that will be more important than others for the beginning. And I also know that we get a stat reset after the prologue is done. And so, therefore, I know that these stats will be the priority. And then everything else, I mean, doesn't really matter that much, I guess. I guess we'll just go strength and luck. Because I'm pretty sure that there's nothing relating to this in the prologue, and also nothing relating to this, if I recall correctly. There might be stuff on the warrior path that's new with different stat things, in which case I might be screwing myself over. But there are certain companions and stuff that I want to get access to. So, as far as I know, charisma, perception, and intelligence will be the most important 3. Plus 10% damage to all weapons. Having lived your life performing physical feats, you are naturally adept. But technical studies, well, that'll take some work. Melee weapons, speech, and unarmed. You can change these at the end of the prologue. Speech is fucking worthless. Choose up to 2 traits. I'm going to pick the same 2 that I always pick, which are Skilled and Wild Wasteland. And done. And then character name. I don't really know. I guess we'll just call me myself. Alright, you have to press shift to capitalize on this. There we go. Oh my god. Let me take this stuff. Damn you. Alright, so I'm gonna need a lot of science. Science is going to be very, very important. It's so annoying that it's automatically tagged. That's one thing I don't particularly love about this prologue, is that it picks your tag skills for you. Because if I could pick, I could optimize better. I'm a bit of a min-maxer when it comes to playing this game. There's people that focus more on role-playing, but I'm a bit of a power gamer when it comes to these kind of Bethesda role-playing games. So, let's see. You can get Lady Killer. Could also go for Intense Training, because this will all get reset anyways. Yeah, we'll go with Intense Training. And then we'll chuck a point into luck, just in case. I'm not planning on keeping these stats, obviously. These stats are terrible. Alrighty. Karma Drifter. Okay, so that should be all the mods done. So what I'm going to do now is just pause for a second, and I'm going to go through my mods in the mod configuration menu for episode 0 of this series, and then I'm going to be coming right back to continue. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, and we're back. So all the mod configuration is done. So just to make sure, we're going to make a new save. Although it looks like it's already made me a save. But I'm going to make another one, because the files in the mod configuration menu will be affected by the save file. I am really curious now what would happen if I can get hold of... I'm going to quick save it. I can't take those, damn. Now, there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, there's another 2 here, it looks like. Okay, what happens if I quick save again and move these? Or move this, I should say. See this? I'm gonna take it, motherfucker. I don't care if it's bad karma. That's skills, man. Alright, and take it. Okay, off to a great start. Aid. I'm gonna use these. Duck and cover. Line congressional style and pugilism in illustrated. Any more treats in here? Regular Nuka-Cola, I'm not really concerned about that. Not really, this is all fine. Whiskey. Oh, Grognak the Barbarian. You've got to love New Vegas logic. Like, very clearly, he was sitting in perfect vision of that, and I just yoinked it. Okay. Probably, honestly, it might not have been a bad idea to hold on to those until I could get something to boost my skill effects, but I'm only ever going to be able to get up to 4 points from those on this playthrough anyways, so... That is one of the nice benefits of the Scientist Path, is you'll basically get up to 5 skill points from each book. What the hell is this? Aviators. Okay. I was hoping there might be something juicy in there. But I think that's everything. We've robbed this man of everything of great value. I suppose I could take the vault balls, but I think that the game takes those out of your inventory after you finish the prologue. So we're just gonna head out. So yeah, as I said, this is all new to me. I've never played on the warrior path yet. So I'm going to be learning with you. We're going to be learning together. Oh, bit of a fuck up there. Who knows, maybe in this, over the course of this playthrough of this series, I'll find some stuff that hasn't been found that the mod authors can use to fix.
And here we have tonight's Vault Hero. You really know how to handle yourself, big guy. Can I ask for a quick post-game play-by-play?
For you, Jen, I've got hours.
Great. I've just got some, stuff to talk to you about. You know, vault drama. We'll get it over with quick.
Alright, I'll see you there. Got some stuff to take care of first.
Sure. Don't keep me waiting, Tiger.
Good lord. I'm surrounded by thoughts. Look at all these bobbleheads. Man, the lone wanderer would jizz in his pants if he saw all this. Look at all those special points. Is the lone wanderer canonically male? It's a
So,
curious question.
since we won the game of the year, how should we celebrate?
The coach said we could do whatever we want. So, how do you want to spend your last night before the new dawn?
I can think of a few ways. Come on back to my room. We can figure it out from there.
God damn.
Well then, you lead the way.
People in this vault are horny.
What's up?
Bunch of horny motherfuckers. Oh, look. A bunch of lockers that aren't marked as owned. Oh, that's got no weight, so I'll take that. I am going to be very, I'm going to be collecting clutter quite obsessively because you use it in crafting in this game, so... Like if it wasn't for the fact that I know I've got a whole bunch of running around to do after this prologue, I would be taking all this stuff. I've never really tried to record a video, or sorry, record a series of videos for a game like this before, so I honestly don't know, like, how well it's going to go with my style, because I prefer not to cut, as you all know from watching me for you know, the years before now. I don't like heavily edited jump cutty videos, and so I'm not really gonna cut things out too much, but at the same time, is it going to be too monotonous? I am going to take Wonder Blue because that's a fairly important component of a lot of things. I guess you guys will have to let me know. We'll see how popular the series even is. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I never went in here on the scientist path. You are technically allowed to come in here, but it's marked as trespassing, and I was kind of afraid that something bad would happen if I tried to go inside, so I didn't do it. Mother cups. All that stuff is useful because of the DLC, which, God willing, I will be exploring once we get there. You guys have fun having sex. Anything on this side? Oh, another locker room. Good lord. I'm pretty sure that those vault balls do get taken out of your inventory at the end of the prologue. Alright, well, I'm not gonna look there. We can get more. We can get junk later. It's fine. I won't bore all of you with that right now. We'll get into the fun stuff. Lieutenant Chevy in security. So here's the layout of the vault. Oh. Have to kind of get up close to it so you can get a good look at the words there. Hopefully that's legible enough for all of you.
Hey!
Nope.
What the hell are you doing in the gym after curfew? You better get out of here, or I'll have Chevy deal with you. Now go on, get out!
Okay. So I guess that's what would have happened if I'd come in here on the scientist path. Seems like a bit of an oversight to me. I'm just coming out of Coach Bragg's office. Graffiti. What does that say?
Congratulations to the Patriots on yet another win against the Vault Barbarians.
Barbarians suck ass.
Why don't you send the winning player up to my office? I'd like a word with him.
Another vault ball. Yoink. And this just leads back. I think. Oh no, this leads upstairs. Let's have a look. Like I said, I've never been in here before, so this is new to me. Now, normally when I play this game, I have the radio on pretty much at all times. But the problem is, unfortunately, there's copyrighted music in there. And so I can't play the way that I would normally play. So we're just going to have to rely on the ambient music of the base game, which hopefully will be good. I've never listened to it. Literally never. I always just immediately, as soon as I'm done with the prologues, I open my Pip-Boy and put on the radio. So it'll be interesting to hear. Yeah, as I was saying in episode 0, I might be willing to... Oh, that's one thing that I probably should have done in episode 0 as well. Gameplay, difficulty, very hard. Just want to show you guys that, despite the fact that I'm not playing with the hardest settings in the mods, I do have it on to be somewhat of a challenge. So I will probably die a couple of times in this prologue, definitely, and probably a lot in the whole playthrough as a whole. But I was gonna say, if there's a great call for it.
What the hell?
Shut the fuck up, you idiot. If there's call for it, I would maybe you may be able to convince me to play on hardcore. I've never actually played on hardcore New Vegas before, so. Now, obviously, the sprinting that I'm doing is using armor. My action points is granted by a mod. Ooh, bless me. The one downfall of having this many mods is it does kind of hurt my load times a bit, and I can't really have it on my solid state drive because I don't have enough. I just don't have enough space on it. So, yeah. Inaccessible. Vault. Security.
I wish we could go outside the vault. When I was a kid, they used to let us out to watch the sunrise. Now it always feels like we're hiding.
Quit wasting my time, Megan. You want to prove yourself to me, you can just go talk to Chevy. Now get out of here.
here's the Atrium. This is the main, this is the main area of the vault. It's pretty awesome. Officer Monk.
These Patriots sure are swell. Cleaning up the vault. You wouldn't believe the graffiti problem we used to have.
Used to have? If you say so, bud. So yeah, we've got like, this is why the science skill is going to be so important. That's why I dumped all my points into it.
Generator fixed up soon. Everywhere I go, there's a weird buzz from the lights, driving me crazy.
Upper apartments. Bathroom. Gentlemen, ladies. Not really sure where to start. I guess we'll just go into the main thing.
The thing that'll make Vault 18 great again is some good old-fashioned elbow grease and American ingenuity. Fill up those cracks, clean the floors. I get the shiver every now and then. You ever get that?
There's all this water as well. I will take some of it just to have a little bit of health restoratives. All these ration tickets just sitting here. Maintenance request. Cafeteria coffee machine. This is actually something that I didn't do on the scientist playthrough because I just didn't notice it. So I could probably do that because I have fairly high intelligence, so I don't know for sure what it entails. And then snap up all these ration tickets because they're weightless. Alright. And then there's all this water. This whole central thing is just full of water. So let's put that quest on. Yeah, as you can see, there's these 4 radio stations. This one will obviously not be permanent. This one has like punk rock on it. It's fairly cool, but it's also really, really buggy. I've noticed it goes out of sync quite frequently, and sometimes you have to just turn on to another station just to get it to start working again. This is the vanilla station, but I have a mod that it expands its track numbers. I just can't use it because copyright. And then this is the NCR station. It has it's kind of like Mojave Music Radio, but with Radio New Vegas's announcer, basically. The brew that is true. So you want me to go to the upper apartments for this? Like, is this not the cafeteria? Am I crazy? Or what?
Hey, taking a late night walk?
Doink.
Dude, congratulations. It's great to see you finally get that trophy you've been working for.
See, I can just be rude to him here, and then that's the end of it. But it literally accomplishes nothing. Just like in Fallout 1 and 2, if you're rude to people, all it does is lock off dialogue. So.
Oh, I'm not on the team anymore. Coach Bragg decided I'm some sort of freak and kicked me out last week. But hey, it's all cool. I'm a creative guy. I have all kinds of great stuff to keep me busy.
One of those!
Oh, these are my comics. I draw these because I don't know how to write. I never learned, but I know how to draw. They tell all of these stories and dreams I have. I really like to daydream and share them with people. It's cool to know those thoughts can exist outside my head.
I get the feeling these are more than just comics.
Yeah, me too. Some of them feel more like memories. I can't really see anything clearly, but I think that's why they make such good stories. I can take them and just fill in the gaps that I misunderstood, which makes for a really complex narrative. I don't know. Maybe everyone's first stories are really just misinterpretations of reality.
Fucking sweet, man. I love comics.
Yeah. Back in my room. You should drop by later. I'll show you some of the backstory of this issue.
Do you want to head there now? It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, sure. Let's head there now.
Just down the hall. Yeah, I know where he's going. We'll link back up with him in a bit. Then we've got Nuka-Gil, which gives energy weapons. Grognak the Barbarian, which gives more melee. I actually think that's part of something above. Nice cold Nuka-Cola. Terminals, that's fine. Alright, let's go up here. One of the cooler characters in the mod right here.
Hi. I'm a little busy right now. What's on your mind? Well, you look a little bit lost. Let me help you. The door is right there.
I'm being nice.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't invite you for a chat, though, did I? Listen, I don't actually have time for pointless conversation. Well, I might if you did my job for me, but really, I don't think you're that smart.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. Yeah, that's right. Smart jock, huh? Okay. Well, if you're so smart, I might have a job for you. These computers are linked to Maria, but she locked us out of most of them. I want you to talk to Dr. Rossman and get permission to break into them. There's some important information I want on the Tier 2 network.
Sure, here to help. You're not improving that pistol, you're just dimming its output, dumbass. I've accomplished nothing.
Well, I'm stuck here working on the pulse modulator for this pistol. But I have a kind of side project going on. I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened to our parents. Something went very wrong a long time ago, and we ended up here, in Vault 18. No one will tell me what happened, and honestly, I doubt they know. It all happened in a kind of rush. Go talk to Dr. Rossman, and ask him for permission to work on Maria. Then I can try to find out what happened.
It's my history too, you know.
Yeah, maybe. Dr. Rossman should be willing to help us out. He isn't very willing to tell us stories about the Wasteland Scouts or our adoption, though. Just be careful when you talk to him. Don't mention what we're doing. Tell him you're hitting on me or something.
Smart jock. Oh, sorry, wrong menu. Smart jock. Plus 1 intelligence. So that means I've got 11 intelligence now. I'm smarter than my scientist. See, I would love to just take all this stuff, like all this scrap metal and everything, but again, I've after the prologue finishes, there's so much running around that I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna be a real annoyance. I have already made up my mind. For those of you that might be watching that have played this mod, I already know which path I'm gonna go. So you shouldn't talk too much about it and spoil it for the people to whom this is new.
Been spitting out some really salty hyperfood lately.
I will say as much that I am not signing with the NCR, but I won't go into any details beyond that. There's still a lot of different choices you can make. America doesn't hide. Seems to me like you've still got a graffiti problem there, bud. You used to have a graffiti problem, he says, with graffiti all over the walls. So we have to talk to Dr. Rossman, who I think is up here, maybe? Where's Dr. Rossman? Dr. Rossman! We'll figure that out in a minute. So that's the central place. So head back down. Yeet. Down here. And then use Officer Mark again. So the cafeteria is in that room. The good thing about this is we have total, there's no time limit. We have total carte blanche to explore and find everything of interest. So I guess we'll just kind of go around the atrium, room by room. are some people that I definitely need to talk to in order to save them. Oh, here's my house.
Daddy!
Oh, shit, she's here. I'm frozen. Okay, I guess he's coming to talk to me.
Hey, kid. Here to see my daughter, are you?
Yes, sir. I am. May I come in?
You're that kid from next door. I haven't seen you around much. Jen said you'd be stopping in to help her with a little problem. Just make sure it's not going to get the two of you into trouble.
Is that an invitation to bang your daughter, sir?
Just kidding. But not really. We need more babies in Vault 18, so go have fun. Oh, seriously.
Wow!
Hey, don't let Dad freak you out. We don't have to make babies if you don't want to.
Yes, you do.
Shut up, Dad. Come on, follow me.
Oh my god!
It's our duty to keep the human race going, sweetheart, and you're...
This guy is, insistent.
Dad, seriously? Serious. Privacy mode, engage.
Ears turned off. Just make sure...
Thanks for coming. I know it's your big night and all.
Damn.
Probably everybody wants a piece of the star player's action, huh? I know. Family. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. But I wanted to talk to you, and I had to come home to help Mom with the midgets.
What did you want to talk about?
Well, I know you just had a chance to talk to Coach Bragg and Lieutenant Chevy. I was wondering if you managed to, well, see a secret list when you were in there.
A list?
Yeah. So last night, I let the girls wander off, and I stopped by to spy on the competition. Coach Bragg was in his after-school meeting with the Patriots, without you, of course, and he was talking up some list. Everyone in the vault is on it, and they're all given grades or something. I wouldn't normally care, but he mentioned me directly. At first I thought he'd noticed me listening in the hall, but I'm a real good spy. He said that I'm on the B list, because I'm not smart or fit enough to make it to the winning team, but I'm fit for other things.
Oh dear.
No, I like being the best, and I work hard to be at the top of my class, but this is different. He said my parents are on the D list and my brother and sister are on the C. I don't know what those lists mean though, and it freaks me out. Why the hell is he talking about us? I want to know before something happens. That's why I wanted to come talk to you. I'm sure I could figure it out on my own, but why risk it when I can just ask his best player? It's been burning me up and I can't stop thinking about it.
What do you want me to do?
I know this sounds stupid, but if you could talk to him, you're his best player, and I know you have a way with words. It's a long shot, but maybe he could honestly tell you what it's about, and then I'd be okay. Maybe it's just a stupid health thing or whatever. But what if it isn't? Dad is a wasteland scout. He's seen things. He told me that Bragg gives him a good feeling, but it's never that simple. Vault 18 has a dozen enemies, and some of the shit Bragg has been training his Patriots to do, it's getting scary.
Well, we'll keep on working that charisma.
Aw, damn it. Quit it. You'll make Daddy get his hopes up. You're definitely a sweet talker, I'll give you that. But seriously, thank you. This whole thing has my spider senses tingling. I've helped Dad fend off bad guys all my life. It's what I do. Like I said, I hope it's nothing. But if it isn't, then I want to know about it. I'm studying every day to be a wasteland scout like Dad. It's like my only purpose in life. Getting ready to go on scouting missions and take down the big bads of the wastes. If Bragg really is more than meets the eye, then it's up to us to find out first, and let the Overseer know before the election tomorrow. I just can't bring this to him without proof, though. Bragg is like the first line of defense against invasion, or so he claims. Between Bragg and Chevy, they're better armed than all of Vault's security. Let me know what you find out from the man, and if he won't talk, we'll go on an adventure together.
Got it.
to clean up.
This fucking guy. Let's not steal their clothes. This is a nice room, though. It's got a little view into the cave. Anything in the other? Pilot light. Oh, man. All the pre-war books. Take all those, too. Oh, here we go. Hey, Munchkins.
Hi there, mister. You need something? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
That's good. Don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers, kids. Important life lessons.
Hey, welcome back.
Okay, here's my house. That's why I got confused.
Yay! It's our hero! Great work out there. You were fantastic.
Yeah, sorry we missed it, man. We had a game going on tonight.
But... what? Oh, yeah, it's... I'm sure it was great. Sean?
What?
What?
I thought we were gonna try to fake it.
Oh. Oops.
Family skipped out on the game to play Dungeons & Dragons. Seems legit.
I'm sorry about missing your big game. We just really wanted to get into this RPG before the next wave of tests in chemistry. But hey, I heard you won. Congratulations. I know she knows just about everything about everyone. Or she likes to think she does. She and Kira really have this hate fest going on. It's cute. I think they like each other, but I'm an outsider. I don't play the
Something's
relationship
wrong with
game.
your arm. It's just...
Jen is one of the original Vault 18 kids, anyway. One of the only ones. I try not to interact with the Vault Dwellers too much. They're not us. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sorry. We're alone enough as it is. We should have been there for you. Being orphans, people treat us a little differently. It's nice to know we're in a better place than we would have been, but I wish we were treated equally here.
You ever think about them? Parents. Yeah, so the backstory of your character here in the prologue will become more available as I continue to pursue the events in the prologue, but we were adopted. We weren't born in the vault, much like the Lone Wanderer in Fallout 3.
Yeah, sometimes. I've read the reports, heard the rumors. I even looked at our gene projections once. Sean and I are from the same mom as you, but we have a different dad. It's really made me want to learn our history, you know? What were they like? Where were they? Maybe we'll never know. The place they found us is over 100 miles away. They could really be dead, or worse. Kira's always believed they were kidnapped. She's a weird girl, though, and I'm not ready to believe her. She's too like her adopted parents, ready to stab you in the back.
Kira's had it rough.
Not really. She should see how people treat their children in the wasteland. From what Dr. Rossman says, it's hell. They're all slaves or just used as soldiers. I don't want to gossip. I'm not like the other Vault Dwellers. Did you want to ask something else? Oh, alright. Have a good night. I'll try to play quietly.
Something went very, very wrong with her arm there. So here's the game that they're playing. Some kind of a tabletop situation. You'll just return this later.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. We were just sitting down to set up our game and...
Where were you?
Ow, ow, ow! Damn, bro, chill out. God, I meant to, it's just... This is all the time Jason and Mandy had to play our tabletop this week. With all the shit going on in the vault, we'd be lucky if we get another chance to play this decade, let alone this month. We just beat the 3rd dungeon boss, and we're about to...
It's fine. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll hear about it later.
I'm very tempted. But no, we'll be nice.
Oh. Wow, that's unusually forgiving. I was worried all night that you'd be pissed when you got home. You're not pissed?
Nope. What game you guys playing? White anger burns hotter than red. You'll get yours.
Oh. Well, we're playing something called Robots 2500. It's a miniatures role-playing game. It's all about this future where the robots have saved the world 300 years from now. Only, not all the robots are good. When they rebuilt the Earth, there were a bunch of different factions from different corporations competing for resources. Well, the story has nothing to do with the gameplay. It's just there to add depth. You know, immersion. Dude, clearly you do not get this shit. Just go play with yourself on the computer like jocks normally do.
Oh, that's not very nice. Dorks.
Some things will never change.
Hey man, have you seen my engineering guide laying around? I kinda need it for my test next Tuesday.
Not gonna talk about the game?
No, I don't care. Vault Ball is stupid. I really couldn't care less, honestly.
Alright, you take care.
Will do. Say, next time, why don't you join us? Could be a fun distraction from all the other bullshit going on.
Just gonna point out, I know that he's my brother, but that's not very good
back to
dungeon
business.
mastering. You're supposed to try to
Your Knight
ease
Protector
people into the game.
attacks the rogue sentry with a laser blast, hitting for 13
Man,
damage.
I have
Isn't that a
I've got a Nuka-Cola problem. Good lord.
No, not really. It's balanced to make sure that the NPCs have a chance. The players already have a huge advantage in high health and
Ball
custom
helmet.
stats.
Yeah, but in real life...
I think that's technically armor, but it's fine.
Right through your arm, man.
Another vault ball.
Yeah, but this is an RPG, dude.
I'm like 90%
Not
sure
first-person
that
shooter.
those will get taken from our inventory.
It's still... It's hard to imagine an 800 watt...
But I'll pick them up just on the off chance they
That's
don't.
like having a little piece of the sun thrown at your
Okay.
fucking face.
So yeah, I'll
Even if it
have a look at
misses,
that later.
The air around the shot will heat up from the incident light.
Because we have to come back here to go to bed anyways. And this door is locked, right? Yeah. And we came in from there. So we'll go check out upstairs. And it's inaccessible. Okay. Back we go. Gonna be done here shortly, in 5 minutes or so. I guess we'll go talk to Ben Kurtz to finish out this episode. So there's the bathrooms, utilities. Condos, here we go.
So, I've got a bunch of cool art on the walls. Take a look around. Ask me about what interests you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, what'd you find? I honestly don't know what to tell you. I have a really hard time remembering. It's something that keeps me up at night. Dr. Osmond found me out there, just like everyone else. Just, I came to the vault when I was way older than you guys. That was a couple years ago, and I've had memory problems the whole time. They've gotten better, though. I can hold on to things longer. But when I think about my past, I just... You know when you stare at a light and everything slowly just explodes with color till it's all white?
No,
It's
can't
like
say as
that.
I do.
And it just gets hotter and hotter as I go back, like it was just burned out of my head with a fire that spread from branch to branch.
See, I value my retinas, so I don't just stare into lights. It's not good for your eyesight. What else do you have? You forgot about the spears.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Osman told me I should probably keep this a secret, but I have this note. It was kind of tucked into my pocket when the doc found me. You can read it on my terminal. I backed it up in case I lost it. It tells me that I was playing some kind of game, and part of it is that I took a drug that erased my memories. It's from me, by the way, but it doesn't have a name. It just says that I'm not the only one playing, and there's a girl out there, too. I wish I could remember where I wrote it or why. Having a girl would be great. I just wish I could recall. I remember flashes of golden grass, walking. I remember a house on a mountain, standing next to Dr. Rossman. Then I was here, and the images fade in and out until they get clearer.
So where did Ben come from?
Hell if I know. I think Rossman just pulled it out of his ass. I was way too old to adopt, and the old folks had already picked their kids years before I got here, so I just took Ben. After he said it, it took forever to get used to, and remember.
And those spears?
Oh, right. I don't know. They were tied to my back when I was in the wasteland. They have signs that they were used quite a lot. Every time I hold them, it's like my body remembers how to react.
Muscle memory.
I know it's weird, but I think I've had quite a history with them. They're part of me.
Let's look at the other stuff.
Yeah, stuff is about all I've got to talk about.
Cave with the guys in vault suits shooting at these figures.
Oh, right. Well, that guy in the center is Kurtz. He comes from that desert city and fights with knives. He's leading this vault to safety against those other dudes. I think it's Vault 24, I don't know. The other guys are like undead soldiers from before the war, really creepy shitheads led by a necromancer named Zax. They just want to bite the vault dwellers and turn them into zombies to power their army.
What is this picture with the giant green dudes with miniguns chasing the kid?
That's the last time Kurtz fought the cave giants at Cajun Pass. Your brother liked that story a lot. The first book is where Kurtz lost his friends to them, and the second is where he broke free. It may be a little sad, but he won in the end. After that, he met the Vault guys and started fighting for him.
Okay. What is this picture of a city with a big tower in the middle?
That's where Kurtz grew up. The world he comes from is basically just a big desert, and there's only one city. That city is his home, but he left to adventure with his friends, to find a place to live where the owner of that tower can't find them. He kicked them out of the house and filled it with cement, so they left. They ended up getting lost, though. They couldn't find their way back. They got turned around in a dust storm, and that's when the cave giants found them.
You're really upbeat. Most of the people who I've seen here tonight are total dicks.
Yeah, I don't know why. This vault is totally calm and a really nice place. I don't see how anyone could be unhappy down here.
Well, don't you think it's a little, cozy?
Nah, not really. Nobody's trying to kill me. I don't have to worry about major injury or theft. I kind of love it.
Alright, have a good night, man.
Yeah, no problem. It was great adding another fan to my list. I'll be drawing a new one soon.
So he said that we could read a note of his on his terminal. But I don't think he has a terminal. So that might be leftover dialogue. Because the mod's not in a completely finished state yet. So that may have something to do with it. Alright. But anyways, I think that's going to close this out for our first episode. So you guys will definitely have to let me know what you think. This is a totally new experience for me, but I really love this game. This is probably my favorite of Bethesda's, my favorite New Vegas game. Not my favorite of Bethesda's role-playing games, but my favorite Fallout game is New Vegas. So I would love to continue playing, and I'm going to record one more episode right after this because they're going to be going up back-to-back on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out the description for a link to my Patreon if you want to support me. And have a great afternoon. Stay awesome.